Africa is not poor. Africa is rich. It has gold, oil, diamonds, cobalt, fertile land, and the youngest population on this planet. Yet, foreign countries keep winning and Africans keep losing. So, the real question is not why Africa is poor, but why Africa's wealth benefits everyone else apart from Africans. So today we expose the system behind all of this. So welcome to my channel. If you are new here, consider subscribing. And if you are part of our team, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. So let's start by analyzing or highlighting the Africa we know and its hidden wealth. So Africa holds over 30% of the world's mineral reserves. Most of the world's cobalt, which is vital, of course, for phones and electric cars, comes from Africa. So does the oil, gas, gold and rare earth minerals, especially from countries like Congo, Nigeria, and the rest. But guess what? Africans don't set the prices. They don't control the supply chains for these minerals, and unfortunately, they don't own the final products. So Africa exports these raw materials and imports finished goods. That is the first loss. Very unfortunate, but it was designed to be like this. So how are foreign countries winning? Because they can control. They control the processing, the manufacturing, trade routes, the global markets. For example, 1 ton of raw cocoa leaves, the raw cocoa, it leaves Africa very cheaply, but a chocolate bar returns in Africa very expensive. A barrel of crude oil leaves Africa cheap, refined fuel returns expensive. So this value addition is what we don't have here in Africa. This value addition uh, places are located outside of Africa. So they take the raw materials and then process them into finished goods, and then they bring them back to Africa at a much, much higher price. So this is not an accident. It was designed so by the colonialists who put up these systems. As we are all aware, colonialism only ended on paper, but the systems that run the economies are still there. They are very intact. The colonial powers, they built African economies to extract resources and depend on foreign markets, never competing with Europe, never. Look at, for example, the borders. The borders, they were drawn just like you can draw something, a sketch. They did not consider the communities, they did not consider families are on the other side of the border, which it's a crazy thing, you know. Industries were highly discouraged and local manufacturing was destroyed. So independence came without the economic freedom that should accompany it. You know, this is what I call modern control. You know, today, let me tell you how control looks today. Trade agreements, they favor foreign companies, and this is not something that is I'm just guessing. You can check it out. Trade agreements always favor the foreign companies. Loans always come with conditions that are very hard to meet. You know, debts force countries to export more as they develop less and less. Some governments, sorry to say, but they sign deals that only benefit outsiders more for many years. Many years. Deals are signed for like 30 years, 20 years, 50 years, 100 years. If you look at, for example, a company like Del Monte here in Kenya, they sign leases for hundreds of years, you know, and all these major profits doesn't benefit the local people. It benefits more, mainly the foreign companies, you know. So foreigners are winning not by force, but through these contracts, you know, very unfortunate. So this story has a very uncomfortable truth, and as an African, I feel very, I feel some type of way when I am even talking about this stuff, you know. Some African leaders protect foreign interests over their own people. Corruption is draining billions meant for development, while the institutions are getting weaker and weaker. Corruption in Africa is a major thing, you know. So Africans are exploited from outside and mismanaged from the inside. So where are Africans safe actually? This question should be asked. Where are we safe? Foreign corporations are making record profits. Developed nations are securing cheap resources. You know, they provide the wealth, others enjoy the rewards. That is why foreign countries are winning. You know, so my take is Africa does not need saving; it only needs control. What are we controlling? Our resources,